Hello. If I didn't introduce myself, my name is Isaiah Estrada. My game is called the Big 10 because there are 10 levels in this game. And in some levels you die and you reset back to level 1. Some levels they don't reset you to level 1 if you make a mistake, but it takes longer to complete that level. Now, in this video I'm going to talk about 5 out of the 10 games, my title screen, my code, and stuff I want to improve on. But let's start off with the title page. Pretty self-explanatory. 1 to begin, and if you press I, you go to info, and if you press I again, you can go back. We obviously have to start with level 1. Level 1 is more of an eye and a hand coordination game. Your job is to press the square. And pressing the square reduces the size. It also speeds up the square, and it changes going up, down, and then right or left to right. And your goal is to get the square to the size of 40 or less in order to proceed to the next level. And I have a value counter of how much clicks you do. If you click more than, I set it to like 1,000, that means you have to reset from starting page. But I'm going to change that to a smaller number before I release it. The next level that I'm going to talk about is level 2. Your job is to get a score of 4.5 or higher, and to do that you have to touch the green star with 6 points on it, which gives you 0.5, and you have to avoid the red star, which kills you and resets you back to level 1. And you also have to avoid the green star with 5 points on it, because it doesn't kill you but resets your score back to 0, making you finish the level not that quickly. And as you can see, I'm struggling to complete this level because I'm really bad at games, but that's the whole purpose of this level. The next level I want to show you is level 6. And level 6, you have to get 100 points or more in order to proceed to the next level. And by doing that is by dragging the Angry Bird to the correct color and also placing and touching where here is. Now the countdown at the top, it was supposed to have more than one purpose, but my code kept glitching, so I only put it to one purpose, and that is to tell you when the text here will change positions. Level 9 is the most annoying level I ever coded. Every single time I fixed the code in that level, something would always break. In level 9, you need to survive 600 seconds in order to proceed to the next level. I still need to fix the small flaws in this level, but generally it meets the purpose that I wanted this level to be. Which, yes, even though there's some small flaws, I'm still very happy about it. The last level I'm going to talk about is level 10. Level 10, you win by using the information that was given to you in level 8. And level 8 is a very simple minigame. You just keep pressing the green square until it disappears and it reveals a set of colors in an order. That set of colors will help you pass level 10. And now let's say you press the wrong color, then you reset to level 1 and you have to work back to level 10. But you press it correctly in the correct order, you win the game. Now I did not include if you press it in the wrong order because of time and figuring out how to do it, but that's one of the stuff that I wish that I added to my code. Speaking of code, let's talk about my code. My code has almost 800 lines to it. But some of the code I had to put aside because it was working before, but after I added every single code, it stopped working. Like this code, it was supposed to be like a value counter, and if you're less than 10, that means if you press a square, then it'll give you a score, but if you're more than 10, then if you press that square, then it'll kill you. I also added a button that would help me get through levels easily so I can record it, like how I recorded level 9. I made my button number 2 to be my level skipper so I could record the game for you all without having the hassle to go through each level to get to the level I want to share. I added sound to the game, and it's basically the whole Terraria soundtrack, except for the Angry Bird one. I'm pretty sure that's different, but it's the Terraria soundtrack for almost everything. So I'll play a clip just for you guys. Now there's some stuff that I wish I did in my code. For example, adding a level selector like this to my game so that you can select which level you want to play as long as you meet the requirements. And to also fix the bugs that happen in my game in like special circumstances like this one. Or I'm going to show you another example, but they happened because I was pressing the number 2 button too quickly, which caused like 2 levels to converge. Now, I wanted to add like a purpose to the countdown in this level. I had a purpose before, but it didn't work after I added the other coding in. So I wanted it to kill you and reset you back to level 1 when it hits 0. But that didn't work, so that's one of the stuff I want to work on when I have the time in the future. And the one last thing that I want to work on in the future, or if I have the time to improve, is the level design for each level. If you look at each of my levels, it's quite basic. There's like no design to it. Different color, yeah, but no design to it. So I wish I wish I could have added more design to each level to make it pop out and stand out from the rest of the levels. Overall, I'm pretty proud of my game. I'm pretty proud of what I learned, and sometimes things don't go your way, like in coding. So I'm really proud of learning ways to get past that problem and just finishing my game despite not getting the amount of levels I wanted to. But yeah, that's my game. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you have a great day.